Hi everybody, this is Gio from Weekly Tarot and Oracle Readings. If you're here, then this is for you, and it's the reading for this week. This week we have the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron-Reid. Let's see what advice the Oracle has for us. Let's see what card pops out. Let's see. Well, this is an interesting one. Important and difficult at the same time. The card advises you to let it go, meaning to forgive. Well, this week you have to forgive someone, or something, or a situation. How do you do that? It's not that easy. Well, you have several techniques. First of all, focus on one thing only. Let's say you have to forgive someone for something they have done to you recently. Well, here are a few techniques that you can use. First of all, you can use the face-to-face discussion with that person. So meet with them and discuss with them what happened and try to see both sides of the story. Try to see their part, try to see your part. And try to understand. Try to put yourself in their shoes and try to forgive. Then, one more thing you have to do, you can do. You don't have to meet with that person. You can just use imagination. But you have to consider one thing. You have to consider that everything that happens to you happens for a reason. And people that have done something bad to you have done it for a reason. Most of the time they are there, the people, to help you learn something, to place you in a situation where you would understand something from a different perspective. Or you contain something that determines them to treat you like they have treated you. So imagine that something bad that has happened to you happened for a reason, happened for you to learn something, happened for you to overcome a situation. And try to understand what inside you has determined that person to behave like that. For example, let me give you an example. I had a very bossy manager at one of my former jobs. And that person would bully me all day long. I would cry on the way to the office and out of the office. I completely hated her. But this person has taught me to be tough, has taught me to be courageous, has taught me to overcome my fears and my lack of courage and my softness and my, she has taught me to be mature. Because before knowing her, I would behave like a child. I would ask a lot of silly questions. I would ask for solutions from my managers instead of me thinking with my own brain those solutions over. So she, by bullying me, by being tough, she taught me to be mature, and she taught me to be a problem solver, and she taught me to come up with solutions by myself. And without her, I wouldn't have been given the next position I was given, that of a manager in the Human Resources Department, because she taught me how to be tough, how to be a problem solver, how to be a manager of projects. So she taught me not to be a crybaby. I hated her, of course, but now I have forgiven her. So, These are 2 techniques you can use for now. That's enough. There are more. You can research the Ho'oponopono technique from Hawaii. But with me, it doesn't work. I don't know, maybe other people find it useful. You can also try EFT, the emotional freedom technique, or tapping. You can also try writing down what bothers you and burning that piece of paper. You can try several techniques. You can try the meditations suggested by Neville Goddard, where you imagine a situation that has bothered you, and instead of the initial outcome, you imagine the situation ending in a different way for several times. So a few days, a few weeks, let's say, and the energy of that situation will change. You will be able to forgive the person or the persons involved in the situation easier. These could be some techniques, but for now, you can use the first 2. So, this week, what you have to do is forgive. Find yourself the power to forgive, because it will help you. Not the person you forgive, of course, it will help them too, but it will help you free yourself. It will help you find your peace and your freedom. Not being able to forgive poisons your energy, poisons yourself. So you have to find the power to forgive someone. That's all for now. So try this week to forgive someone or a situation or something. And I'll see you next week. That's all for now. All the best, Gio.